is. It's a protein pancake. Created with some of the cheap protein from Sam's Club. Sam's Club cheap protein, 2 scoops of chocolate whey, 2 whole eggs, about 45 milliliters of milk, protein pancake. I'll show you guys when it's done with the light syrup on top and a little bit of honey and a little bit of peanut butter. This will be the last thing I eat until tonight around like 7. It is about 12 right now. So basically what I like to do personally is I have like a small to no breakfast at all, just so a coffee and a little bit of coconut oil, and that's it, an apple sometimes as well. And then for lunch I will have a really big lunch. So chicken, spinach, sometimes I add some rice in if I'm feeling really hungry that day. Today I just wanted to do a little bit of chicken spinach and some grapes with my salad. After that I'm creating this protein pancake here. That's going to be pretty high calories. It's going to have some peanut butter, so some fats, some syrup, some honey, so a little bit of carbs, and a lot of protein. So this meal with the chicken and with the protein is probably about like 85 grams of protein. Probably looking at around like 110 carbs. And for fat, you're probably looking at like, I'll say about probably somewhere around 15, 16 grams of fat. That's just a guess. That really depends on how much peanut butter I put on it. But anyways, gonna eat this meal, guys. Done writing for the day. Got a Skype meeting. And then I will be heading to possibly Best Buy to look at a new SD card that will give me the capability to shoot 60 frames per second. And then I'll be at the gym. Chocolate peanut butter pancake down for the count.
What's going on, guys? Back at it again with another squat and deadlift session with a commentary over it. So, you know how I talked about last week how you get sick, or you go out and have a couple beers, or you do something like that, and then the next day you feel like you're not going to be able to do as much weight or as much reps or stick to the program, and it's kind of psychological? Well, there's also the opposite of that. So thinking that way, or not thinking that way, helped me a lot last week because I got sick. And I was getting over a sickness when I was doing my upper body power day last week, and it allowed me to hit 325 on bench for 2 reps. If I would have thought, hey, just got over a sickness, then I probably wouldn't have hit my goal of 325 for 2 reps on bench. But here's the thing. A couple of days after that, when I got back to doing my hypertrophy work, so higher volume, higher reps, more exercises, it came back to bite me. I didn't hit the numbers that I wanted to. My workouts didn't go that well. So what it turns out is that the recovery from the sickness didn't really affect my power training too much, but it kind of came back a couple days later and did affect my hypertrophy training. And that's the thing, guys. Every day is not going to be the same. You'll have your days where you're unexpectedly strong. You'll have your days where you're not so strong. And there are many different factors that go into it. As a good friend of mine has pointed out to me a couple days ago, sometimes it's because of stress. Sometimes you're stressed out about your job. Actually, it was this guy right here spotting me that said that. Sometimes it's because of your job stress. Sometimes it's because of career stress. Sometimes you're just stressed out. Sometimes you don't get enough sleep. It's a million different factors. A million different things can go into you hitting the numbers you want, you hitting the lifts that you want, or you not hitting the lifts you want. So what I'm getting to, guys, is I didn't get to do a lot of the stuff that I wanted to do last week because I was still recovering from a sickness. Last Thursday, I went for 400 on squats, 405 pounds on squats for a triple. There was no one really there to spot me, and I wasn't able to do my normal squat workout, or I wasn't able to do my normal squats the Monday of last week because of my sickness. And, I was okay doing the deadlifts, but when it came to squats, I wasn't going to squat 405 pounds with a fever. Maybe deadlifting 405, but not squatting. So when the legs hypertrophy day came, I said, screw it. I didn't get to hit my heavy squats for my legs power day, so I'm going to go ahead and hit 4 or 5 for triples on the legs hypertrophy day, which I was actually supposed to be doing 365 for around 5 to 6 reps on that day, but I want to do 4 or 5 for triples. So last Thursday I went to go hit my squats, and well, not so good. My depth was terrible. I got 2 reps without a spotter, but the depth looked so bad I didn't even want to put it on camera. I attempted it again, got 2 reps again, my depth sucked again, and then, yeah, I just kind of, after that, called it a day with 4 or 5, went down, did some lighter weight for a couple more reps, and my knees were hurting last Thursday, my hips were hurting. The sickness caught up to me. I was recovering, but all the weight that I've lifted last week, all the volume that I had done last week, it caught up to me. And so I was a little off Thursday. I was a little off Friday on my chest hypertrophy day. On Saturday, I did some back and bis hypertrophy, and felt a little bit better. On Sunday, I did shoulders hypertrophy, and I was getting a good bit recovered by then, but at the same time, still not to where I want to be. But Monday rolls around, which is this workout that you're seeing here, and all of a sudden, I'm back to normal, as strong as I want to be. I had my dad spot me on the squat and hit a 405 for 4 reps on the squat, which just kind of blew my mind. I wanted to conserve a little bit of energy for my deadlift, so I went down to 3 reps on the second set with 4 or 5 on squat, and then on my third set of squat, I actually decided to go down to 365 and hit 3 reps with that, so I could conserve some energy, leave a little bit in the tank for deadlift, because I really wanted to hit a PR on reps with 4 or 5 on deadlift as well. So, move on to first set of deadlift, and you saw it. I hit 405 for 4 reps on deadlift, and then I dropped down and did 405 for 2 reps on deadlift. Then I did a little bit of higher rep work. I did 315 for 10 reps on deadlift. And then I went to straight leg deadlift, 2 sets of 225. So what I'm getting to here, guys, is every day is not going to be a great workout. Every day you're not going to hit your numbers. But at the same time, psychologically, if you go in there thinking, I'm going to do the best that I can do, and you hit your numbers, awesome. You hit better than your numbers, even better, but then there's going to be those days where you don't even do half of what you wanted to do, and you have to just make terms with that and just don't stress it. Come back to the gym the next day, kill it. Come back to the gym the next day, kill it. It's not about getting the perfect workout. It's not about being perfect all the time, guys. It's about going to the gym each and every time and giving it your all. And with that, that's going to conclude this video. I'll see you guys next time. All love. Please like, comment, and subscribe.